Welcome Scorpios, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekly love message on your twin flame journeys for week commencing Monday the 28th of February through to Sunday the 6th of March 2022. On the left hand side will be your crowning message card and the main cards I'll be using for your reading, and on the right hand side will be your crowning wisdom messages. So let's jump straight in and have a look and see what your overarching crowning messages are for the week ahead. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning messages? Wow. Okay, so I feel Scorpios, whether it is you or your divine counterpart, I definitely feel that the divine masculine is ascending, moving away from fear. Okay, I feel as if the divine masculine may have received some sort of message from their spirit team, okay, that they perhaps needed to take some action to heal from hiding from the connection, okay, hiding how they were feeling because they were scared, they were fearful of the intensity. And it feels as if either through some sort of healing, okay, maybe this fear was triggered from unhealed wounds, it just feels as if they've received a real message that they need to move forward now, move out of fear. It feels like there's a transformation that the divine masculine has gone through. I'm also picking up, I feel that the two of you may be quite psychically connected, and it almost feels as if Scorpios, whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine, remember all of us have divine feminine and divine masculine within us, but I feel that psychically the both of you may be picking up that union is imminent. It's just around the corner. So it almost feels as if the divine masculine has received that message that the two of you are getting ready to come into union, and so therefore they needed to ascend, they needed to move forward, almost get into that boat, throw caution to the wind and go for it. Go for it, go towards the light, ascend, move out of fear. They may have had some unfinished business that they need to clear up. Getting that message, it's almost like the divine masculine is being guided to get their ducks in a row, to get ready to move forward, because the connection is ascending, but they have to ascend first. It almost feels as if Scorpios, the connection, I would say, I feel that there may have been some sort of tower moment or some sort of upset, derailment in the connection. It's like the connection was never really perfect. It's almost as if your divine counterpart wasn't what you expected. And if you are the divine masculine, that scared you. That really did scare you. For the divine feminine Scorpios, it scared the divine masculine because it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what you envisaged your twin flame to be. But it's like it doesn't remove the fact that it is a sacred union that is being prompted by both of you to ascend, to move forward. Because in the time that you have known each other, it feels as if you've both grown with love, with wisdom. It feels as if the bond between the two of you has deepened. And so now it's like divine spirit universe is letting the divine masculine know you can't operate from fear now. You need to move forward. There's a transformation going on here. Oh, okay. And the next two message. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Cannot even make it up. Divine timing is coming in. And I feel as if whoever is the divine feminine, I feel as if the divine feminine surrendered to this connection a long time ago. Definitely within their heart space. Yeah, I feel that they may have known that the divine masculine in this connection was their twin flame. But because it feels as if the divine feminine knew first and had to surrender to the fact that the divine masculine was fearful, and they may have hid how they truly felt, which may have created upset, derailment. But it's like the divine feminine just stayed focused on their higher self, divine spirit universe, trusting what they felt in their heart, surrendering to that, mind, body, and soul. And divine timing is coming in to say to the divine masculine, it's time to move forward. Throw caution to the wind, because the divine feminine has already surrendered to the connection. It's for them now to not fear and allow the union to transform and ascend to the next level of this journey. Let's have a look and see what your crowning wisdom message is. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please. Oh, wow. Okay. So Scorpios, 22:11. Visions in your third eye are coming in the form of telepathic waves from your twin flame. And that's what I was picking up. The psychic abilities between the two of you, as the connection is ascending, as divine timing is working in both of your favors, it's almost as if your psychic abilities have opened up. I feel that divine masculine has received a very strong message that they can't operate from fear. They need to move forward. So Scorpios, I feel that you're being guided to pay attention to what is in your third eye, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, because divine spirit universe is communicating with you strongly, telepathically. The twin flame, I feel that the twin flame in this connection, Scorpios, is the divine feminine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I feel that your divine counterpart is the divine feminine, and you may be the divine masculine, coming through as the divine masculine, whether you're male or female. It's almost as if divine spirit universe is saying, it's time now, Scorpios. It's time not to operate from fear and to move forward. Many of you may have some unfinished business to do with healing. Maybe healing from the fact that you hid your emotions. I'm definitely picking up, for those of you that I'm reading for, you know your twin flame. You already know them. Either they're a friend, a colleague, but that your twin flame is around you. If you are the divine feminine, you certainly know who the divine masculine is. And if you are the divine masculine, I feel that you hid how you felt. And divine spirit universe is saying, pay attention to that psychic ability as divine spirit opens your crown chakras to receive that telepathic communication, that the divine feminine in this connection is surrendering, that they've not given up hope. It's like they surrendered to this connection a long time ago. Wow, 651, the orange heart representing the sacral chakra, feelings. It says your twin flame has been visiting you in your dreams. Write your feelings down upon awakening. It's almost as if the psychic abilities between the two of you, even though the connection hasn't been perfect, the journey hasn't been easy, your twin flame is communicating their feelings. And that's why I feel that your divine counterpart is the divine feminine. Almost as if they're trying to communicate to you that, look, Scorpio, I surrendered to this connection a long time ago. You are in my heart. I've surrendered to this connection, mind, body, and soul. And so if you are Scorpios, if you're resonating as the divine masculine, and you have been dreaming, or you're going to be dreaming of the divine feminine, it's divine's way of telling you it's time to move forward, time to ascend from fear. You don't need to fear the connection. Throw caution to the wind, get into that boat and move forward. If you are the divine feminine, know that the divine masculine is coming. They're coming, they're ascending, moving from fear and ascending to the next level. So again, be open to your dreams, to your psychic abilities, because you may feel with that sacral chakra, you may feel that the divine masculine is on their way. They're coming forward spiritually. And if they have been operating from fear, it's almost as if they may start communicating to you telepathically through dreams, almost to kind of make sure that it's safe to come forward. Oh, wow. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. A forward momentum is beginning to take shape in this connection. Cannot make this up. The red heart is the root chakra. So it's almost as if the foundation of this connection needed to be worked on. It needed to be strengthened. And this is what I was picking up as I was channeling this message during the meditation for you. It's almost as if the connection, like in our carnal selves, the two of you wouldn't have like picked each other. You would never have thought in a million years that you were each other's twin flames. It's almost as if you've been presented to each other, but it's not what you expected. It's not the perfect, it hasn't been the perfect journey. But during the time of knowing each other, there's been a depth of love, a depth of wisdom that was brought to the two of you to build your root chakra, to make it stronger, so that the two of you can move forward and ascend to the next level, which is to come into union. So this forward momentum is happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost as if divine is saying there was a process that needed to happen, a divine order, a methodology to build the root chakra of this connection. And the time is now. The time is now to move things to the next level. Wow. Okay, so Scorpios, if this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help to push this video out to other Scorpios. It also enables you to get those notifications of when I'm uploading new messages. And of course, it does help to support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement. Existing subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, encouragement and donations. It's truly appreciated, and I hope that you all get a useful and meaningful message out of this week's reading. Let's get into your main love message, Scorpios. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus fall towards them in love on their twin flame journeys for week commencing Monday the 28th of February through to Sunday the 6th of March 2022? What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Scorpio that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below, and all around me. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so so I feel, Scorpios, I feel that there was a barrier up. Okay, your divine counterpart, whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine, there was a barrier up, and it feels as if, do you know what, it feels as if the barrier was fear of the divine masculine. This side I'm picking up is the side of the divine feminine. The divine feminine surrendered to the connection. Yeah, possibly knew that the divine masculine was putting up a barrier. So the divine feminine may have been rejected, or the divine masculine resisted the connection, denied the connection, but there may have been a rejection. And it was because I feel that the divine feminine knew that the divine masculine was putting up a barrier. They too may have also put up a barrier after rejection, after whatever that barrier caused. But look, I feel that there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. And notice this looks like, well, to me, it looks like a male hand, which is coming from this direction. So the divine masculine is on this side, which is normally your side, Scorpios. So I really do feel as if, Scorpios, you are the divine masculine in this connection, and I'm going to go with it, okay? I feel as if you may have feared the connection, and that fear may have come through because it was so intense. It may have been somebody that you would not have expected to be your twin flame, to feel this intensity of this connection. And I feel that you're being guided by divine spirit universe, that it's time now. It's time for you to ascend and move forward, and move from operating from fear. Offer a new start. Offer a new start. And remember, I was saying that psychic abilities are opening up, okay, between you and your twin flame. I feel that the divine feminine knew that there was a barrier, but they still surrendered to the connection. And you could have rejected them, denied, resisted the connection. I feel that they know psychically that you're coming, you're definitely coming forward, wanting a fresh start, wanting to build on the foundation that divine spirit universe has been strengthening. The seeds were planted in this connection, and now growth is coming forward. I feel that the two of you received enlightenment, lessons. It's almost as if, you know what I'm getting? I'm almost getting like, you can't judge a book by its cover. For many of you Scorpios, your divine counterpart was not who you expected. Physically, mentally, you know, spiritually. And it's almost as if divine spirit universe is saying that you can't judge a book by its cover, because the depth of this connection has grown. It has helped you grow in love, in wisdom. Lessons were being brought. And I also feel that the lesson, certainly for the divine masculine, is to level up. Look, I'm not even being funny. Look at that. The divine masculine on your side, Scorpios. I feel definitely those of you that I'm reading for, you either may be male, actually like men, that is actually now stepping into your divine masculine energy, taking action to return, to give to the divine feminine. The seeds were already planted, and I feel that the divine feminine is psychically preparing themselves because it feels as if they are psychically, telepathically connecting with you, Scorpios, and they know that you are coming forward. They may have had a bit of a barrier up to protect themselves, but spiritually, they're never disconnected from you. But yeah, this is your energy. You're returning, you're wanting to give to the connection. I feel that the divine feminine in this connection learned the lesson of patience. Yeah. Walking in faith, surrendering to the connection spiritually. And the lesson that the divine masculine, I feel, is receiving. You can't judge a book by its cover. But also leveling up. And look, again, a male image. I feel that I am reading for male Scorpios who are wanting forgiveness for hiding their feelings, for operating from a place of fear. They may have you may have turned your back on that, not wanting to ask for forgiveness. Maybe you're finding it challenging to forgive to yourself. That's why I'm picking up that energy that if you have any unfinished business, Scorpios, this is the time to do it and throw caution to the wind, jump in that boat and move forward. A lot of nostalgia between the two of you. And again, this looks like a fist from a man. Many of you, I'm reading for male Scorpios. I have no doubt in my mind now. And I'm going to go with that. All right. Female Scorpios, just apply the scenario as you are the divine feminine and it is your divine masculine that's going through this, okay? But it could be your divine masculine coming through, so however it resonates. But the lessons here, there may have been frustration that the divine masculine couldn't be with the divine feminine because they feared the connection. This person, the divine feminine, wasn't what the divine masculine expected at all. It's almost as if the divine feminine kind of swept them off their feet, kind of hit their soul when they encountered the divine feminine, and it scared them. But yet at the same time, it's like the soul recognized the intensity of the connection, which almost feels as if the divine masculine was kind of angry that they were feeling this way, angry that they've fallen for somebody that maybe, Scorpios, you felt was forbidden to you in some way. Can't judge a book by its cover. Divine spirit universe, if you are, your twin flame is your twin flame. And so it feels as if there was anger. Maybe one of the lessons was to calm that anger. Connect with the heart. Because there was nostalgia, missing this person, feeling as angry that you couldn't be with them. Look at this. This all came out. Look. With the Six of Wands, I feel as if the divine feminine is very psychic, I would say. And I feel as if they know that the divine masculine is coming out victorious. The divine feminine is coming out victorious because it feels as if the barrier that they felt that the divine masculine had up, which may have triggered them to put up a barrier, they are knowing psychically, telepathically, that the divine masculine is coming forward now because they know that the divine feminine is the one for them. They are knowing that the divine masculine is coming in with a fresh start. They know that the divine masculine is coming in to fight for this connection with the Seven of Wands. Scorpios, men Scorpios, you are so stepping into your divine masculine power. It's unreal. And the divine feminine, because they surrender to this connection, walking in faith, look out for your dreams, because they are communicating with you, almost encouraging you, it feels like. Let's break down these barriers. Fight for me, fight for the connection. And I feel that they know that you're coming out victorious. Many of you with the Four of Cups, you may be unconsciously, telepathically communicating while you're thinking about the divine feminine, thinking about this fresh start, wanting to grow, recognizing the seeds have been planted. The divine feminine, I feel on the left-hand side, is really thinking quite strongly about the divine masculine. Oh my God. And the Knight of Coins. Again, Scorpios, the divine masculine is coming in with a solid offer. It's taken some time. It's been a bit of a war. It's been a bit of a battle. But the divine feminine is so in tune to you. It's unbelievable. Everything. Look at all the male images that's coming out. They know that you're coming. And I feel as if they know that you want to talk. You're finally surrendering to the connection, just as they have surrendered. And look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, Scorpios, is telling you divine timing is at play here. It's time for you to return. Forgive yourself. Forgive. If you feel that you need forgiveness from the divine feminine, I feel that the divine feminine has already forgiven you. Divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And there's the Tower moment. Yeah. Many of you may have rejected the divine feminine at some point in this connection, resisted, denied it. It created a Tower moment because all you really wanted to do was give to this connection, but you were operating from fear. Many of you may have recognized that rejecting the divine feminine, you may be telepathically getting messages from the divine feminine saying that this created a real tower for me, and so therefore I had to put a barrier up because I didn't want to get hurt anymore. And yet you're looking at the detail. With the Eight of Coins, looking at the detail of this Tower moment, recognizing that it's time to return to the divine feminine. No longer operating from fear. Many of you, you may have thrown yourself into work. And with the Eight of Cups here, this is just showing that you walked away. You walked away from the connection. And I feel that you may want to ask for forgiveness, that you walked away. This feels like you rejected the divine feminine. You walked away. You may have felt that the divine feminine walked away from you, but there's it's a male image here, and this is a twin flame message. I feel many of you are being guided to forgive yourself. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify? How does the twin flames of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame? Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Can't even make it up. The King of Swords. Your energy. This reading is for male Scorpios. You cut out the divine feminine. Cut them out. And you walked away. And you may have had a real challenge to forgive yourself because you walked away out of fear. But the connection still continued. And through that, wisdom has grown. Love has grown. The connection has deepened. Divine Spirit Universe has been strengthening your root chakra so that it's stronger, so that your foundation is stronger, so that you and the divine feminine can ascend. And nostalgia, let's clarify that. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify the nostalgia card for Scorpios? Thank you. Oh look, Many of you, I feel that as you go towards the divine feminine, wanting a fresh start, wanting things to grow, I feel that many of you may connect with your inner child to almost heal the frustration, the anger. Yeah. Bring in some merriment, trying to heal yourself and bring that merriment, joyful purity, curiosity. And so therefore, this is the apology that many of you may have avoided. You are bringing towards the divine feminine. Yeah. Giving them the green light that you're coming forward, wanting this fresh start. Oh, look at this. This is just all about the divine masculine Scorpios. Many of you could not stop thinking about the divine feminine. They were in your heart. They were in your mind. You didn't want to let them go. They were very precious to you. They are very precious to you. But you may have felt that they walked away, put up a barrier. It's because you cut them out. You walked away first. So it's almost like the divine feminine had no choice but to walk away too. You couldn't let it go. You were frustrated with yourself. I'm noticing a boat here. The two of you could be distances from each other. Different locations maybe. Not for all of you. But you haven't stopped thinking about this person. And it almost feels as if the unfinished business is to literally step into your inner child. To see the purity and the innocence, bringing in that wonderment, that merriment, being curious, throwing caution to the wind, no longer feeling angry, frustrated that you can't be with the divine feminine. And that's the lesson I feel that you were brought to operate from your heart, to operate from your inner child, because it is a sacred union. It wasn't what you expected. Again, divine saying, don't judge a book by its cover. But in that period of you healing, ascending, moving forward, getting to a point where you're ready to return to the divine feminine, looking at the detail of the tower moment that happened between the two of you, you've grown with love and wisdom. Big time. Let's have a look and see what your twin flame messages are to each other. Ooh, okay, so the divine feminine is saying the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So they may have put a barrier up. They may have, I don't know, got involved with other people, tried to, like, I almost want to say, like, hold it down, you know, try and, you know, be, you know, like everything's okay. It wasn't. The grass wasn't greener. Yeah, look, they can still feel you. They can still feel your energy around them, because they may have been a bit nostalgic as well. But the grass wasn't even greener. Wasn't greener. The grass on the other side wasn't greener, sorry, for the divine feminine. They may have got involved with other people as a distraction, yeah. But they couldn't get rid of the feeling of you. And it says on your side, your message to them, I can't seem to find the words right now, yeah. Many of you, I feel that you've got to forgive yourself first before you ask the divine feminine for forgiveness, because right now you can't find the words. You're ascending, transforming, wanting to return but can't find the words right now. Divine timing is perfect. So divine spirit universe will guide you, Scorpios, to find the right words. Try not to rush it, but throw caution to the wind. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. Oh, this card wanted to come out as well. And what else have you got? So it says, oh, look, it says, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. And I feel, Scorpios, divine masculine Scorpios, which I feel are men I'm picking up here in this reading. Seeing the divine feminine and the journey that you've been on, the fact that you rejected that tower moment, rejected, denied, blocked the connection because you were scared. The intensity was too much. Seeing them remind you deep down, like the lessons that you had to go through to get to this point. And it's not easy. And that may be triggering anger. And that's why I feel that I'm getting this message that any unfinished business to do with healing, it's time to do it now. I feel that you're being guided to forgive yourself. Use the wisdom of the lessons that this connection has brought to you, to your advantage. And a bonus card that's come out, look at that, and that's come right in the center of the reading. I'm not the same person that you remember. And that's both of you. I feel the two of you are leveling up, ascending. And you're not the same individuals that you were when you first encountered each other. You've grown. Like I said, you've grown in love and wisdom. And so now it's time to move forward. A forward momentum is beginning to take shape in this connection. And that's for both of you. Okay. Let's have a look and see what your advice is. My angels and spirit guide, thank you. So the first message that's come out, it says, oh, look at that. I feel that this is from the divine feminine. It says, your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful and I count my blessings each day, beloved Jewel. The divine feminine surrendered to this connection long ago. Long ago. And like I said, they may have had a barrier up. They may have got involved in other people. The grass wasn't greener. But they walked with faith because their heart was already with you, Scorpios. Your second message. You are a jewel even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness, you shine eternally bright. Your divine feminine person, Scorpio, is pretty awesome. I would love to meet them because this person is extremely spiritual. They knew, look at that. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Do you remember I was saying you can't judge a book by its cover? They knew that they weren't what you expected. They knew it. And that was the lesson. That was, again, maybe another lesson for you. That sometimes you can't, sometimes you just got to go with a wing and a prayer and just throw caution to the wind. Because when divine spirit universe has to bless us, like it can come in any time, any shape, any form. Just be open to receive it. Because if you felt that this person wasn't what you would have picked for yourself, that was an illusion. It hasn't been perfect, yeah? The journey hasn't been perfect. But that is part of the journey. And so even in the darkness, even though you may have been fearful, look, dark shadow, dark shadow, dark shadow, silhouettes of the divine masculine. You still shone. Your light still shone for the divine feminine. They saw you even in the darkness, even though you may have been hiding your feelings. They saw you. They saw you. They saw that light within you because that same light is within them. And then we have got, I feel that this is divine, having a bit of a chuckle with you actually. It says, stop taking life so seriously. Achievements and possessions will pale into insignificance when your soul journeys back home to the light from which everything stems. And remember, I said to you, many of you may have been focused on work, may have thrown yourself into work. It's divine saying, don't take life so seriously. All what you're achieving, all the possessions, all the material stuff, you can't take it with you. The time is now to level up, to throw caution to the wind, because you've got an opportunity to be with your divine counterpart. And I feel divine is saying the time is now, take it. I'm going to leave that there for you, Scorpios. Please feel free to check out your moon, rising and Venus signs. You may get extra information that could help you on this journey. If this message resonated for you, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.